Foster,
Here.
Phillips,
Here.
Pierce,
Here.
Wallace. Here. And Chairman White. And Mr. Clifton is absent.
Move to excuse those not present.
Second. We have a motion and second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Today, when y'all come in, if you look, check your cell phones and make sure they're off. If you don't mind. Or
Turn mine off.
And also, when you come to the microphone, if you speak into the microphone, because everything's being recorded, so try not to speak from where you're sitting right now. And we'd like your name and your address is what we would like. So with that, Mr. Chambers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Design Review Committee met and considered item SD 2024-70, Lippincott Lot B-RR replat and site plan review for building expansion at 5401 MacArthur Drive. The applicant was present, agreed to items 1 through 14 and subsections, and the Design Review Committee recommends approval.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any questions from the audience? Anyone like to speak on it? Any questions? Okay, so with that, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to remind everybody that when we have the votes with an aye as opposed to roll call votes, that everyone needs to vote.
Okay,
So
we have a quorum.
I hear ayes, but when I'm looking around, I didn't necessarily see a amount of it.
Okay. So, all in favor?
Aye.
How was that? All opposed? Okay. Ms. Chambers?
Next item is SD 2024-77, North Shore Business Park, Lot 4R, Block 3, site plan review at 5120 North Shore Drive. The applicant was present, agreed to items 1 through 11 in subsections, and the Design Review Committee recommends approval.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? Second. Motion and second. All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
Next item is SD 2024-78, Roads Addition, Lot 1, site plan review at 304 Eureka Gardens Road. The applicant was present, agreed to items 1 through 12 and subsections, and Design Review Committee recommends approval.
Second. We have a motion and second. Do we have anyone from the audience that would like to speak on this? Anyone from the commission? With that, we have a motion and second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Mr. Foster, did you vote?
Aye.
I couldn't hear you. Okay. Mr. Chambers?
Item S, Design Review Committee met and considered SD 2024-81, East McCain Business Park Addition, Lot 8A, Block 2, site plan review at 4220 Richards Road. The applicant was present, agreed to items 1 through 11 and subsections, and the Design Review Committee recommends approval.
I have a motion.
Second.
And a second. Anyone like to speak from the audience? Any commissioners? All right, with that, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Did we skip one?
I think
we skipped number 4.
Skip 4.
Skip 4. If you say so.
Yeah, the Baptist church. There you go. There you go. Here it goes. You got it?
Yeah, I sure did. Design Review Committee met and considered SD 2024-79, 8th Street Baptist Church, replat, Lot 1, site plan review at 901 S.A. Jones Drive. The applicant was present, agreed to items 1 through 12 and subsections. The Design Review Committee recommends approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Anyone like to speak from the audience? Any commissioners? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? All right. We've already done item 5. Item 6, the special use on the processing facility on Gregory, that has been postponed or canceled. Is that right? Postponed. And then also item 7, SD 2024 on Gregory Street has also been postponed. All right, so then the next one would be special use 2024-2022. This was to allow an event center in a C6 zoning area on Smart Way Way. Is the person here for the event center?
I'm here. Hello, Thomas Pownell with Thomas Engineering regarding the special use at Smart House Way. Here to answer any questions you may have about it.
Do we have any comments from the commissioners or questions?
Other than per your specific instructions, the applicant did not give his address.
Oh, could you give me your name and address?
Oh, Thomas Pownell, Thomas Engineering, 3810 Lookout Road, North Little Rock, 72116.
And the reason I didn't, I know where he lives.
I know where he works.
I know where he
I
lives.
don't know where he lives.
So do we have any comments from the audience on this? Okay, with that, would you call the roll, please?
Banks,
Yes.
Chambers,
Yes.
Foster,
Yes.
Phillips,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Wallace,
Yes.
and Chairman White.
Yes. All right,
Thank you.
you know what to do.
Yes, I do. Thank
Okay.
you.
Item 9 is SD 2024-82, Weiss Anderson addition, Lot 5, Weiss Anderson addition, Lot 5R replat and site plan review at 112 Smart House Way. Applicant was present. In fact, he's standing right there. And agreed to items 1 through 14 and subsections, and the Design Review Committee recommends approval.
Second.
We have a motion of approval. Do we have any comments? Any questions from the commissioners? Yes, sir.
Thomas, you know, in our site development committee meeting, we had talked about the use of that asphalt drive on the far west border of the property, you know, is used by cyclists on occasion.
Yes.
Was there any, you know, we asked if there would be some consideration of making that still available for cyclists to go through there?
Not yet. Right now, our site plan shows us providing our parking over it.
Right.
Maybe what we could consider is providing a connection where it is now into the drive aisle of the parking, so it, you know, you see where the cars are driving, maybe we could provide
Right.
a connection there, maybe not even something striped, because there's no easement there or anything, but
'Cause on
a
the-
connection would be nice,
Yeah,
to
well,
just kind of continue.
Yeah, I was looking at the east side of that parking, you only have a single loaded aisle there.
Right.
I think it's a little manipulation of more asphalt off of,
Yeah. You know, we just have to do a little bit of asphalt from the south section of that parking lot, just south, and then maybe make it just follow the drive aisle of the cars as well. I don't think we have anything against them doing that, but it would, problem is, you know, you open up public and going across our property,
I understand, yeah.
but,
That's a big consideration, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just know we had visited about that, and I didn't know if
Yeah.
we were gonna try to follow through, but, you know, the Big Dam Bridge doesn't use that trail anymore, so,
Mm-hmm.
Is the parking lot fenced?
I'm sorry,
Is the parking lot fenced?
fixed?
Fenced.
Fence, no, it is not, no. We can look at it. We're not sure about everybody going through our parking lot right now.
first question would be the last question we talked about.
Right.
After this, we have no bite at the apple, so whether you do it or not, we can't.
I understand, but we're good neighbors.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Question after we voted on it.
Well, next time he has an application, we'll just hold it against him. How's that?
You may.
I'm gonna have to say order.
Is that on the record?
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any comments? Any other comments?
Who made the motion?
You did. This is
No,
yours.
this is special use. So I've already switched it over. Okay, yeah, we have a motion and a second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay?
Thank
Now-
you.
You're welcome. Now we're on number 10, which is SU 2024, special use to allow a pawn shop in a C3 zoning district on 2301 East Broadway. Is the applicant present? No?
Not. I've not really had any contact with him since he filed his application. So I will work on that in the next,
I'll entertain a motion to
Move
postpone.
to postpone to the end of the meeting, and then if no appearance, the next meeting.
Second.
You have a motion and a second? Would you call the roll, please?
Banks,
Yes.
Chambers,
Yes.
Foster,
Yes.
Phillips,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Wallace,
Yes.
White.
Yes. All right. Item 11 is rezone 2024-24. It's a rezoning from R3 to C4 to allow a future development of the property at 4104 East Broadway. Is the applicant present?
I'm Barrett Rogers. The property owner is Paul Tomlinson. I'm his attorney. Address is 7621 Tomahawk in North Little Rock.
All right, someone give him the award. All right. Yes, could you tell us what you're trying to do?
Yes, this property is split in its zoning. The front half of the property is C3. The back half is R3. We would just ask that that entire property be zoned as one unit. There are two empty lots between this property and any residential zones, so I don't think we would have any negative impact on any residential zones. Across the street is the Shotgun Dan's. Next door to it is Don's Weaponry. It's in a pretty clearly commercial area. We just want to get this one property zoned consistently with itself.
Okay. Do we have, yes?
Just to clarify, it's R3 to C3?
C3, yes, I did notice that. Our notices and everything went out were for C3.
Okay.
And so I'm not sure why I got on the agenda as C4, but we are asking just to continue the C3 that is already present on the first half of the property.
Okay. Do we need to make any comments about that in a motion to amend?
Oh, it's the application C3.
Well, but our sheet says C4.
I think that's a typo.
Is this okay? Okay. I just want to make sure, didn't want to get in trouble. All right. Do we have any questions or concerns from the two people in the audience? Okay, could you come to the front and tell us your name and address, please?
Where's the C4? We're talking about.
My name is Lydia Lee. I live in West Little Rock, and my mother owned the property. My sister, after my mother's death, signed it over to herself with power of attorney, but my mother was dead at the time. So
Okay.
I have a question as to if Mr. Tomlinson actually owns the property.
Okay.
That'd be a
You're the
civil
attorney.
issue.
The property's been deeded to Mr. Tomlinson since, I believe, 2016. It's been deeded in his name exclusively pursuant to an estate action that was prepared in Lonoke County. There haven't been any quiet title actions. There haven't been any contests to the deed. Nothing's been filed to the recorded deed that was recorded back in, I believe, 2016. So I understand she may
My mother.
intend to
Hang on one
file.
second.
I understand she may intend to file something, but it's deeded to Mr. Tomlinson and has been for approximately 8 years.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
My mother passed in 2009, March of 2009. Mr. Tomlinson's wife was my sister.
Okay.
She signed it over to herself after my mother died. We just now, the rest of the family just now found out about it within the last couple of years. I've left a couple of messages for him and I've never gotten any response,
Okay.
so.
And this is going to be probably, Ms. City Attorney, more of a legal question and not a planning commission question?
Correct. I think that at this particular time, the planning commission has to act in accord with what is currently on the books as the ownership, and any other action that needs to be taken will have to be done by per family.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Just to clarify, we shouldn't postpone and wait for an outcome of that. That's immaterial to what we're doing
Correct.
here.
Yes.
Okay. So in
All right.
terms,
Do you have any other questions or concerns? All right. Would you please call the roll?
Banks,
Yes.
Foster,
Yes.
Chambers. Phillips,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Wallace. And Chairman White.
Yes. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you have a public comment, ma'am? Okay, well, thank you for coming by. We don't get very many visitors. All right, thank you. Okay, do we have any public comment?
yes.
Okay, Mr. Chambers?
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Christmas.
But I,
Move to adjourn.
one second. Sorry, I'm in charge.
Mr. Chairman's not done yet.
Hey, so we have a new code enforcement agent? Okay. Okay, so will this be an additional one, or? This will be a zoning enforcement, okay. Thank you, my wife wanted me to ask you all that. Be right now. Okay,
What's the difference? Okay.
all right.
But this one,
All in favor? Aye. Charlie, I didn't see him say that, ma'am. I didn't either. I did.
smooth.